Hello. Hello. Oh, let's see. Mm, I know that looks better with this one. Yeah. Mm, I think that's it. That's going to be it. Okay, how y'all doing? Fine, I hope. I am coming to you coloring in my fairy tales and folklore coloring book by Emelie Lidehall Oberg. Yes. Love her book. Love, love, love. This, like I said, is really an adult, to me, in my mind, an adult kitty coloring book because of the way that the drawings are. It just reminds me of an old school coloring book that is made to be adult. That might not make any sense, but um, put some gel pen here. So I'm going to color this one all the way from the beginning to the end. Probably next year sometime it'll be finished. Some of these pages I did mess up when I started it before. I said, let me revamp this before I get too much into having a lot of whips. This page had some leakage from this side. So I put some colors down here. So I'm going to come back and fix that up. But just to keep going, I can come back, but I don't want to go adding too many whip pages in here. Um, So this still needs to be finished up a little bit, but I went ahead and decided to make both of these. Most of these will probably be double page because they're on the same, they're in the same page area of the book. So I can just kind of, if they look like they go along, and even if they don't, you can just still put the same color down. Like I'm going to put the base down here for green, and I'm going to put the whatever I put over here over here. I may reverse it a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to use my Crayolas. Now I have the regular Crayolas, the 120 set. You can get them in 12. You can get them in 12, 24. I don't know if the crayons come in any other size. Oh, fifth. Well, I don't even know. They come in various sizes. I think they might have 150. I'm not sure. That might be the pencils. I might be getting them confused. But anyway, so this is the 120 crayons. And I got these from Walmart, and it came with an eraser. I think the eraser comes in a couple of different colors. So I'm going to use some of these. Then I'm going to use some of the twistables. These are the crayon twistables. And these are all in solid colors. They do have some, oh wait, look at me lying to y'all. I think I have the solid color twistables, and then I have the twistables that have different colors in mixed together. At least it looks like it. So I don't know if all of these are, because I see this one's got two colors. So I don't remember if they have two different types. Yeah, because see, those are two different colors added together. And they're really pretty. They have the twistable pencils also. I bought a whole bunch of these little containers down to the Staples, the little Crayola containers. I think they're so cute. And then I got this one, looks like a little lunch box. It is so cute. I think they still have them. I'm not sure. So in this tin, I have, hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. That was my mammogram. I had to get that set up. I had a full physical yesterday, so just getting my appointment set up for early next year. I hope you all have gotten your yearly exams. Got to get those things done. Get your blood work and everything, and and then tomorrow is the dentist. I got some stuff I got to do with that. So, but anyway, I forgot what I was saying. But I might get another phone call. Hopefully, I won't. It'll be after I get off of here. So, oh, okay. I was talking about the colors. Okay, yeah. So these are the signature Crayola signatures, and they're like cream sticks. They're kind of like the King Art, which okay. Every time I want to show something, oh, which are like these. These are the gel sticks, and these are kind of like them also. So depending on what you get. These I think I got these when they first came out. They might be cheaper now. But all I know that at the time that I got these, they only had 12. 2, 4, 6, 10. I mean 10. So they might have more colors. I don't know. There's a lot of competition with the gel sticks and stuff like that. I actually like the King Art ones better because they have more colors. I think they have like 72 colors. Ooh, I would love to get those. But like I said, I always try to buy low and slow to see if I like them before I buy more. So I had gotten the 12 set of the King Arts. And then this is another can that I got from Staples. It's so cute. This one has the jumbo pencils. And let's see. These feel really good in your hand, especially if you got issues. So I did use these in the book also. And then of course, you got the markers. And then I have some of the stinky scents, which I have no idea why you would want them to stink, but the color still works. They don't smell so bad. Then I got some of the chalk. And then I bought I have the pencils, and then I have the retired colors. These were like $1 and some change, $2 at Staples. They sell these for almost $17 on Amazon. I was like, I know they lying. So I don't know if they still have them at Staples. I think they do because I went around that little counter where it was. So I did see some stuff hanging up there, but I didn't know what it was. But you can definitely get these and the pencils cheaper than you can get at Amazon. And I think, is that all my crayons? I'm not pulling the pencils out right now. I'm just basing. I'm not basting. I'm basing some colors down. But hold on. Let me put down a piece of paper or something in between because I don't want to uh, mess up the pages behind. The pages behind. That sounds kind of weird. See, this one, I could cut this in half. Oh, no, anyway, I normally cut these for smaller books, but this is fine. So, and this is watercolor, so it will, I mean, not watercolor, water-based, so it will not go through. And I'm going to do squigglies, so it won't look like you see a lot of streaks. And I like it because it's so fat. It covers the area quicker. Yep, I got it over the line. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it. This really makes the background go fast. And like I said, I'm going to do this side too. I think there were only 4 of these big fat ones. Black, red, blue, and green. It'd been nice if it was a yellow. So, let me put some music on. It's already in here. Because right now, all there is going on is the wind, and the wind is really. Uh, is out the way. I'll get those afterwards. It's this position to do this is kind of awkward to do it on camera, but when I get off the camera, I can move it around a little bit more. I think they call these project markers. So you can get a big old piece of cardboard and do lettering and all that easier than using the small markers. I saw somebody color this page. I'm not sure who it was. It was so pretty. That's okay if I go over the line. It is fine. I had 1 cup of coffee. I was watching Miss Dee Dee. She was making Christmas 3D uh, collages. I'm not much into Christmas, but I can definitely appreciate the technique that she was showing us because you can apply that to whatever it is that you're doing. So I did learn some tips from her as usual. I'll get into the craft better later. And I've worked on my list of my supplies, of my books. And then I added supplies, which means, all of the brands that I have and the number. I did identify that I'm missing one pencil from my Posca pencil set of 36, so that'll put me on notice to look for it. Nope, went across the leaf. See how quick this is for a background? So freaking easy. And as long as you scribble it and everything, you won't even notice the streaks. It'll look like you actually plan to do it. And it kind of looks like watercolor to me. Or my Kuritakis. And you can get real close up onto this. I don't need this now that I've got the edges done. I don't have my wristband on. I just woke up. Well, not just woke up, but I just took it off. So my hand feels good. I'm not doing pencil work right now. So next week I go to the wrist doctor to see what she wants to do. I think I like this because it's like a chisel point. And well, it is a big chisel, and I can use chisel points really well, especially on the markers. My ideal marker pencil is a brush tip and a chisel tip. I rarely use those fine points. I think they're annoying. I think they're a waste for me. But once you learn how to use a chisel, you can use it kind of like a fine point because I have it right on the edge. See how I got right up in there? And I did go over the line right there, so I should have said nothing. Oh, see, this works better than a fine point to me. So I can use a thinner thing to get to that, to the crack. Mm-hmm. See how close you can get with it? You don't have to do it. You can with a chisel. And the chisel markers are cheaper, especially if you get a company that just started making Brussels sprouts, brush tips. They sell the chisel ones cheaper because they want to sell them. Nobody wants chisel tips anymore. I'll take them if they're cheaper, but definitely throw that brush on the other end. Get rid of that daggone fine point. Now the fine point does help, especially if you're coloring in little detail books, like, well, whatever. Because sometimes it's not just the book; it just depends on what you're coloring. You might want that little fine tip. Okay. So, oh, that's her arm. And I'm not worried about the parts I did go over. No. Over the line. You can add to the character of the page. Everything isn't perfect. Went over it. Oh well. Shoot me. Okay. Okay, so that's the background. This actually looks like the Kiritaki background that I did. So you do have to let it dry a little bit. It does seem to require a little drying before you close the book up. I think this part right here is going to be the dark green. That's her shoulder. I could make it dark green so that you could see some depth. See through the bushes. See through the trees. Yeah. Let's use another color. Crayon. I had to put my glove on for this. I'm gonna make some butter chicken. Try to eat chicken 3 times a week because I eat everything else is tofu and more vegan. So that's some organic chicken breast that I soaked in lemon juice and vinegar, washed and soaked. I'm gonna cut them up and then put some spices on them and let them just marinate a little bit longer. And cut up some veggies. And make my sauce. And then what? Make some rice. See how that goes? Okay, so this is supposed to be her hair. I gotta think about that because her hair just doesn't stop. There's something right here. I gotta think about that. Okay, whatever. This week is flying by fast. Oh, let me put my brace on. It's hurting. I was trying to think, do I have Crayola watercolor? Hmm. I don't think there's a Crayola watercolor that I have. I don't think I would want Crayola watercolors. I don't think so. I don't remember seeing any. I don't think I've seen any Crayola gouache. I think I've seen Crayola acrylic paint. I think I have. I'm not sure. And if they had some, the only thing I would be interested in is the matte. If they had it, I don't think they had it. I think I have seen some Crayola watercolors, like in a little kitty thingy. Yeah, I don't think Crayola would be able to do watercolors to my satisfaction. See why I said I didn't care about going over the edges because I'm just putting Crayola to fill it in a different color. Get rid of all of the white spots or anything that's missing color. I'll come back in with something else to get that detail. Ooh, took a lot of pressure to do this. I know when we were little, we would take a penny or something and rub it across the Crayola lines. I mean, the Crayola to make it smoother and shiny. Put some of these away. Okay, this no. Mhm. Okay, let's see. What time is it? Oh, 40 minutes. Okay. Oh, let's see. I think I want some yellow on her dress. These are the 8 antique colors. What is this one? Dandelion. That's like a yellowish orange. What is this one? Orange red. Oh. This just reminds me of old school crayon, old school coloring with crayons, like a kid. I just love it. Trying to see what this is. That's a flower right there. So I'm gonna go put some more stuff in the shed. Later today after I finish cooking. When I finish coloring. What is my phone doing all this extra? Mhm. I was looking at Thrifty Apprentice today. I could still color this and then still color the flower because this can be her background. The dress that she's leaning behind the flowers. And Thrifty was working on with gouache today. Thrifty has a new series with gouache. I think Thrifty's focusing in on white gouache. I started it and then I stopped it and I came back. He's got a brand of gouache I hadn't seen before. Now I had some gouache. I had and I still have it. I don't like what I have. I have the Artisa gouache. I don't like the colors. It didn't have primary colors in there. It had a bunch of neon colors and stuff. I mean, I'm still going to use it. I'm going to try to use it, but I still need to get some gouache. I think I'm going to get some gouache in a tube. A name brand gouache. I mean, a name brand that I know. And just buy the primary colors. So I don't think I've given gouache a good try. I see a lot of people are having difficulties with the new StreamYard settings with the vertical and the horizontal. I see a lot of people having two different screens up while they're vlogging. It's weird. I guess they're picking both when they should just pick one. So it seems like they probably just need to uncheck both of them and then just check one. Because I'm telling you, if I see too many um, double page lives, people vlogging live, and they're putting up two screens, it might make me unsub because I'm not, well, unsub until they fix it. Because what it's doing is it's taking up too much of my preview space so I can see who's on. So if I get like 4 people that are doing the same thing, they have the same 2 boxes open, and then when I go to my, see who's on, I'm seeing 8 boxes with the same thing in there. I'm going to unsub and wait till y'all get it together. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. Yeah, because I can't see the other people that are on, because, then I got to scroll all the way down because they threw some stuff up in there, didn't let anybody know how to do it. People will figure it out, but you're messing up the timeline by having 2 boxes open. Okay? And I can't just separate it as a viewer. I can't. I'm sub to you. You know what I'll do is I'll just take off your notifications until this stuff is worked out. I don't think it's giving you more viewers just because you're still on the same, like it's just showing 2 of the same screens. Now sometimes I'll see one vertical and one horizontal, but giving people a choice to hit your notification and for it to come up twice, that's not going to work for me. So I will just turn off your notifications until they get all that stuff taken care of. That's what's going to happen. What color is this? This regular orange? This is a red orange. Oh, so this isn't a new color. Oh no. Oh, this one is. Oh, okay. So for the new colors, for the limited edition retired colors, the orange red in here is more orange than red, but this looks like more red than orange. But in the real box, I mean the 8 jumbo box, this is red orange. Let me see if I can find what it is in this box. So if I can find it, I'm not going to search too hard for it. It should be this color. Red orange. Okay, so that's consistent. So this color should not be in here. This is the new colors. And yeah, because the antique colors are yellow. They're wrapped in yellow. Or kind of like a pale yellow. Let's see, orange. Yeah, so they really are new colors. Okay. Okay. So this one is red orange. What time is it? Oh, I'm 5 more minutes and I'll have an hour. It's Wednesday, so Kim is coming on at 3-ish. And Devin is coming on at 3. And who else is coming on? I don't know. I will catch both of them. And then there is always replay. Whatever I miss on one, then I'll go back to the other. All right, so this gives texture to the crayon. Crayola, the crayons. Yeah. So, yeah. So anyway, so now here's another page I'll be working on. So, and I just like these big bold colors and everything for this book. So, got that. And I think I do have a couple in here. I started before I said I was just going to just focus on going from the beginning to the end. This is all watercolor. And I did use crayons also, but I used the super tips also and just whatever I had in my hand. Karen, excuse me, the Karen Dash Neo Color ones. This is all crayon and some watercolor. So yeah, I plan on coloring this whole book like this. It's all color. This is all crayons too. Crayons and gel. Yeah. Crayons and watercolor. Oh my goodness. All right. Thank y'all for watching. So I'll try to come back to this book at least once a week, maybe twice a week, just for 15, 20 minutes. This is the only way I'm going to really finish my stuff, is just to keep going a little bit at a time. Oh, I did find somebody that I'm going to be doing a color along with. It is Miss Worry Art. It's going to be in Dark Fairy Tales by Kirby Rosanes. She is doing it in watercolor, and I think she sped up the video, and she said it probably would have taken her 8 hours, but she did the video. I just actually finished watching it. I think it was about an hour long, but it's lots of different parts. So I'm going to get started on hers. I'm going to gather all my watercolor stuff together. I haven't watercolored in a while. So I'm going to gather that all together and get that going. All right. Thank you for watching my video. Bye.